What's up, guys? Blue Lightning back with a new deck profile. What do we have for you today? Ursarctic. There's not really a lot of players that are using this deck. The deck has an unusual way of summoning, like Dark Synchro summoning. Instead of adding levels, you subtract levels to summon the synchros. This deck is very interesting. The main disadvantage of this deck is you have to keep monsters in hand in order to continuously use their effects. Without further ado, let's get into it. 3 polar. They tribute, all of them tribute another Ursarctic monster. My bad. They all tribute a level 7 or higher monster in the hand. It doesn't have to be Ursarctic. And then you can special them from your hand, and they all get effects when they're special summoned. This guy, he adds an Ursarctic monster from your deck to your hand. Next is Ultimate Bright Knight Ursarctic Alpha. He's the spell and trap Surge, and he's the only machine monster in the deck. If you control an Ursarctic or Ditron monster, you can special him from hand. So he's the only one that you literally get special for free. McBealis, when he's special summoned, he gets he specials from your hand. McTanis, he adds from grave when he's special summoned. Megapolar, he destroys spell and traps. He's your spell and trap destruction. Megabelis, he's your DD Crow. And Megatanis, he's like your Book of Moon. And then you have your Kaiju. And there's a lockdown with this deck that I'm trying out, and involves her. You guys know what she does. She's like a Sheehan. Barrier Statue of the Torrent. Your opponent can't special summon anything but water. Electric Jellyfish. If Yumi's on the field, you can special a water monster from your hand, and you can negate a monster or spell effect. And this card gains 600 attack and defense. Some of the cards that you need, the last 3 cards that you'll need aren't in here. I have them coming. Silent Sea Nettle, which recycles, and a 3rd, Moria of Greed, which we'll get into later. Big Dipper. If you attribute monsters in your hand for Ursarctic monsters, you can banish from your grave instead. Each time a monster is special summoned, you place a counter. Once per turn, if the monster is special summoned and Ursarctic synchro monsters on the field, you can remove all of them to target. You can snatch steal your opponent's monster. Radiation. A lot of people are running this at 3. I'm thinking 1 to 2 would be fine. This is your draw power and your recycling power, because you get 7 counters. Departure. This is your searcher. You discard a card, you search out 2 Ursarctic monsters, and if you were to tribute for an Ursarctic monster effect, you can banish this from grave. So in a way, this is like your Smorg. Your Smorg cards do this too. Slider. This special summons Ursarctic monsters from banish or grave, but it destroys them at the end and they can't attack. This acts like Yumi. Sea Lord's Amulet. This protects your water monsters from card effects. Aquarium Stage. This protects your water monsters from battle with non-water monsters. You need 3 Moria of Greed. It's your shuffle and draw power. Makes it so you don't brick. Ice Barrier. Basically what this does is, when an attack involving your opponent's monster, you can change that monster's attack to 0 and negate its effects, and it can't change battle position. You can banish this card, send 1 level 5 or higher water monster from your deck to the grave, and then add 1 water monster from your grave to the hand till the next turn, you can't special summon anything but water. Oh yeah, this deck will lock you out of Exceeds and Links. Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Burial. Extra deck. Subturian. Again, this has the summoning mechanic of Dark Synchro Summoning. You can negate the effects of face-up monsters without a level that were special summoned from the extra deck. If your opponent special summons a monster or monsters, you can add an Ursarctic card from your deck to your hand. So this is your skill drain plus your searcher. Grain Chariot. If it's special summoned, you can target up to 2 other cards on the field and destroy them. Once per turn, when a card or effect is activated that targets an Ursarctic card you control, you contribute 1 monster from the hand or field to negate the activation. So this protects them from being targeted. Polar. Polar Star. This basically lets you special summon your higher level synchros for free. 1 to 2 of this guy. This lets you recycle your Ursarctic and Diatron monsters that are banished. Aria, Abyss Gaios, Dweller. These are filler. I'm hoping this can be a Hope Woven Spider Shark, number 37. And this can be a Mr. Starboy. But again, you will get locked out of Exceeds and Links. That's Ursarctic. Hit like and subscribe. Catch you on the flip side.